What is up, creators? Patrick here. A few years ago when I was making the transition from photography to videography, one of the biggest hurdles for me was truly understanding the importance of sound. One day when I was researching how to do better location sound for interviews, I ran across this intimidating statement. An audience will often put up with mediocre video quality if the sound is good, but even if the picture looks great, they will not put up with bad sound. The audience will walk out of the theater. So is sound quality more important than video quality? Let's get to it. So I'm not going to leave you with that vague quote. I'm going to put it to the test. Come with me. Over here, we're going to have bad video quality but good sound quality. And over here, we're going to have bad sound quality but good video quality. Would you watch a video that looked like this for 5 minutes? And would you watch a video that sounds like this for 5 minutes? At least if I swap my lens out for a potato, you can still understand what I'm saying. But which is more important? You tell me in the comments what you think. But for now, here are 3 tips on how to get better audio. More important than what gear you have is proper use, and a main component when it comes to audio is microphone distance. There are endless videos on mic comparisons and quality and which is best. Here's something most of those videos fail to cover. Your phone a few inches away from your mouth is going to beat the best microphone on the planet if it's further away than it's designed for. Period. That's why I love lav mics. They're always so close, though they are a little obvious. Okay, tip 2. Noise, hiss, static, hum, do everything you can to avoid them. The basics are pretty simple. Avoid noisy environments, unplug loud appliances like refrigerators, air conditioners, and heating units. Just remember to plug them in when you're done. Don't stick interview subjects underneath things like heating vents. And monitor your sound. Depending on your gear or how you're doing things, you might not know you have crummy sound quality until you get your footage back to the computer. So I recommend getting a camera or another piece of audio gear that has a headphone out so you can monitor your audio quality in the field or wherever you're shooting. If you do notice some noise after you get back from shooting, basic noise removal in post is fairly simple. And there's a free program called Audacity, and there's tons of free tutorials out there to learn how to do that. Some noise is inevitable without fancy equipment. So a summary of tip 2 is do your best to capture clean audio near your subject. All right, on to tip 3. Tip 3 has to do with how cameras record audio, and though this one has a little bit of jargon in it, my whole first year of bad sound could have been avoided with this one tip. It takes about 5 seconds with any camera to realize that the built-in microphones are really bad, and then we run out and buy an external microphone of one type or another. But even with a fancy external microphone plugged in, the internal controls for adjusting audio levels up and down happen through what are called internal pre-amplifiers, or preamps for short. And the internal preamps in most cameras are really bad. This is audio recorded from a lavalier mic directly into an external recorder, not touching the camera at all. This next clip, I have the microphone plugged directly into the camera, and I have the camera doing most of the work bumping the volume up. Listen to that. So you want to make the camera do as little work boosting the volume as possible. If your external mic has volume controls, you're going to want to turn those up to allow you to turn the internal camera recording down. If your external mic doesn't have volume controls, and warning, this part gets a little pricey, you can run your microphones first through a sound gizmo that has cleaner preamps, or you can record audio from the external microphone directly into an external recorder and skip the camera altogether. Unfortunately, this will require you to sync the audio later in post. That's it for these 3 tips. Again, this series is stuff I've learned over the past few years condensed into a couple of minutes. I hope you found it useful and you can use it to share your passion or message, and I hope I saved you some time. Thanks for liking and subscribing and watching. Bye-bye.